All right, if there's anybody who knows how to have a good time in Maine in the dead of winter, it's Andrew Volk. In fact, you and your wife have written a book about just that.
Yeah,
including
absolutely.
awesome recipes and cocktails to get you through Maine life.
We have, yeah. It's called Northern Hospitality. It's based on our bar, Portland Hut and Alpine Club. Drinks and food, recipes for drinks and food from that. A little bit of Maine culture, a lot of things that we as Mainers know, but a lot of people outside of our state don't.
So let's focus on the cocktails, because you've got, you're about to make 2 of them for us that are from the book, plus another.
Yes.
So where do you want to start? Gin? Should we start with gin?
Let's start with gin. You like gin, right?
I love gin.
Great. So this drink is called a Green Eyes. It's an original drink for us at Hunt and Alpine. It uses egg whites, which gives it this kind of frothy body, which is it's a super traditional and classic technique of using egg whites. You see it at a lot of...
So what was that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going too fast here.
No, that's fine.
We have a little bit of sugar syrup to balance everything out.
Okay.
First, egg whites, we prep them in a little squeeze bottle.
Okay.
But you can just crack a couple of eggs, separate them at home. And fresh lime juice.
Okay.
And then, yeah, right, all super familiar stuff so far. Chartreuse is a liqueur made by monks in France. It's one of this really cool mythical things that nobody exactly, outside of 3 people in the world, nobody actually knows what goes into chartreuse. Like the entire recipe, nobody knows, for real. It's a secret order of monks that don't speak. They all take a vow of silence. It's herbal, it's made in the Alps, it's delicious.
Okay.
And then gin, because...
And then gin, of course.
It's one that at the time I thought, oh, you know, this is a fun drink, and then people started ordering it, and we realized at Hunt that this was a winner.
Serious, yeah.
You never really know when you have one of those, but when it happens, it's nice.
Right. Because you make up cocktails kind of as you go.
All the time.
Are there ever duds for you?
Sure. Yeah. We don't share those.
We don't talk about those.
That's right.
Just the good stuff.
So you give it a nice hard shake.
Very frothy, yeah.
Very frothy from all that egg white in there. And then some fresh ice. And we garnish this one with a lime wheel and a cherry. We soak our cherries in rum to make them taste even better.
Okay, I'm trying it out.
Green Eyes, please. Yeah, that's okay.
That's good. Yeah, you. I mean,
Good.
The fear is that you're going to taste egg, but you don't.
No. This next drink, I think I initially came up with it for a party that we were catering at the art museum. It's called In Cold Blood, named after Truman Capote's book. But it's a very simple, easy to make drink, but tastes really, really cool. It's got sweet vermouth in it.
Okay.
Rye whiskey. An ounce of each of these, so equal parts all the way across.
So this is something that'll keep you warm in the winter.
Absolutely. It warms you from the inside out. And then something called Cynar. Cynar is an Italian bitters that is, the ingredient that they like to talk about, it's got about 11 different ingredients, but they like to talk about the artichoke that's in it.
Oh.
Yeah, where this gets a little bit more fun is we then take a lemon, and what I've done is I've taken just the side off of the lemon. So you get a little bit of lemon oil that's in the peel. You also get a little bit of the juice, and you squeeze it over.
Oh.
So you get both oil and juice.
Okay.
You stick that in the drink, and then you take a little bit of salt. Any salt will do. We've got some really nice thick salt here, but you put it on top of the ice cube. And what that does is, because all those ingredients are a little bit strong, a little bit bitter, the salt takes that bitterness and dials it back.
Okay. All right. So there she is.
In Cold Blood. There she is.
In Cold Blood. That is good. I'm not really an old-fashioned person, so I'm glad I like that.
Good.
That was really good.
I'm glad you like that, Scoop. That's always the most important part.
Right, it's what I like, really. It's all about what I like.
It's all about what you like when you're sitting at a bar. Yeah, it's your drink. You got to drink it.
Exactly.
I'm not drinking your drink. You got to drink your drink. But this one is a Little Giant original. Our bar manager, Max Overstrom-Coleman, came up with this one. And Max is a former marine biologist. And so what he did is he went and harvested seawater from our Great Casco Bay. Seriously. He goes out and he collects seawater every week for us. He filters it, and it's seawater.
I love that you have a marine biologist.
He's our bar manager.
Mixing cocktails. This is awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty great. So we take about a half an ounce of filtered seawater.
Okay.
We use a dry vermouth, Dolan, and then we use about 2.5 ounces, so half an ounce each of the seawater and the vermouth. 2.5 ounces of Tanqueray 10. This is my favorite martini gin, my personal favorite. And then a couple dashes of orange bitters.
I am really looking forward to this.
This is your kind of drink, right?
This is totally my kind of drink.
And then strain it right in here.
So when he told you, hey, I'm putting seawater into a cocktail, what did you think?
I was all about it. I was very excited. It's a really cool, and you'll try it right now. It's a really cool way to bring sort of a savory quality that typically you get in a dirty martini. But you bring it, and it still has that weight that you would get from olive brine, but you don't have sort of the brininess of olive brine. You have the brininess of Cascabay. It's fun because it's savory, but still really acidic and bright.
Is it ready?
It's ready. It's all yours.
Oh man.
Right?
That is cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so your book, not out till September, but you can pre-order it right now.
You can pre-order on Amazon right now. Northern Hospitality.
Northern Hospitality. So look for that on Amazon. And thank you so much for making some cocktails for us.
Thanks for coming and enjoying them.
All right, so check out Andrew's Restaurant's Little Giant in the West End and Hunt and Alpine in the Old Port.
Exactly.
All right, and 207 will continue in a moment. You can find these recipes on the 207 section of our website.